Hello and welcome to One Cool Thing, PC Mag's daily show where we show you one cool thing which we are testing out here in the PC Mag Labs. I'm Sasha Segan, this is Jim Fisher. Welcome! It is Friday. It's Friday, right?
It's Friday.
It is Friday!
It's June 1st.
And if you are watching us live on Facebook on a fine Facebook Friday, then please make comments, ask questions. Social Pete here will relay them to us. Jim knows all about cameras, lenses, flying lenses. I know about stuff, phones maybe. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then please like and subscribe. Come back on weekdays, any weekday, and you will find a brand new One Cool Thing from the PC Mag Labs. So let's get started. Let's get into action. Let's have some action here. What kind? Whoa! Whoa, okay, so what kind of action do we have going on One Cool Thing today?
We have the GoPro Hero, which is GoPro's new entry-level camera.
So wait, is that the Hero 6, the Hero 7, the Hero 3, the Hero 4 silver black?
It's just the Hero. They're going back to the, it's just the iPad.
Okay,
it's just the Hero.
So this is kind of the Hero 0.
Hero 0, Hero Naught, Hero whatever we want to go. But it's
Hero Classic.
Hero $200 for the Hero.
Okay. So I hear that it's $200, and how much less is that than other GoPro cameras?
You hear the Hero is $200.
Yes.
There is the Hero 5 Black,
okay,
which is GoPro's previous flagship action camera, which looks completely identical to this, other than it says Hero 5 here instead of Hero. That is currently on sale for $250, but is normally priced at $300.
Okay, okay.
And then there's the Hero 6 Black, which came out late last year. Has all the latest features, super fast frame rates, 4K, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's $400. So it's half the price of the flagship.
Okay, so the Hero 0, what does it do? What corners were cut to make this a less expensive GoPro?
The corners were cut were not build quality. This is the same chassis and rugged underwater to 33 feet without an additional case build as the Hero 5 and the Hero 6. What was cut are video quality. As far as resolution goes, it only does up to 1080p in 16:9 widescreen format. If you can also shoot in 4:3 and get 1440p, get a little more resolution, but then you're shooting in 4:3, so if someone's watching on widescreen TV, black bars on the sides. And at those frame rates, you can only have 30 or 60 frames per second. There's no like 120 or 240 FPS super slow motion option, nor is there a 24 FPS cinematic option.
Okay. Now there are other action cams at this price point that do 4K, right?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. None of them are built to this quality, which is why we ended up giving this a decent 3.5-star rating instead of something lower. Because someone who doesn't have super robust video needs but wants a tough camera that's going to give them good 1080p footage, $200. You can buy a $160. We have a $160 editor's choice, which is the SJ6 from SJ Cam, which does 4K, but it has a touchscreen, which is nice, but it's not built to this level. It doesn't have the voice. This has voice control, which the other GoPros have. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got a good software support. You're also getting that with the bundle.
How wide angle is it?
It's super fisheye.
Okay, okay.
It's GoPro
like
fisheye.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so battery, how's the battery life?
Hour and a half.
Okay.
Hour and a half of continuous video recording. You can do medium or narrow field of view if you don't want the crazy GoPro look.
Let's show the camera.
It's the same touchscreen interface as the other GoPros too, which if you have several GoPros, you can be familiar with the interface. The downside is that for serious users, you're missing the frame rate options. You're missing 4K. You're missing raw imaging. You are missing the ability to select the interval of your time lapse. This will only do time lapses with a half a second between each shot.
Yeah.
So it's not really that lapsy. Like I can't take 8 hours and compress it into a minute. It's more like 8 hours into half an hour, and that's just not compelling.
Yeah, I would say that the best time lapse, the time lapse I am proudest of, which was the Midnight Sun in Finland. I think we were doing one shot every minute or even every 3 minutes on that one, because we were going over a full 12 hours.
Yeah. And you can power this via USB-C for those long recording sessions for time lapses, which is nice. If you need to shoot for longer than an hour and a half, you'll lose the waterproofing because you have to have the battery door has to be taken off to continue, or it has to be open. And if you want to put it in its frame mounting cage, you need to take the battery door off to power it via USB.
Now it works with existing GoPro accessories.
Yeah, it's all any GoPro mount. It comes with the normal GoPro sticky the foot mount and 2 sticky mounts. I have a tripod thing on here because I tend to use tripods, but that's an add-on accessory which GoPro sells, and I think this is an Amazon Basics one. You can get those as well that work with it.
Okay, let's take some questions.
Does this interact with Android and iOS?
Yes, the GoPro app and the Quick Stories app works with both Android and iOS. And Quick Stories is GoPro's kind of automated video editing thing. You send the footage to your phone over Wi-Fi. The GoPro app looks at your footage. It looks for like different types of movements and scene recognition things and tries to cut a video together for you. And you can guide it. You can say, I want to use this clip. I want to use this music. And it makes video editing, for someone who's not a professional video editor, a lot easier. And that's something you don't get with the third-party
I feel like the greatest strength here really is the GoPro ecosystem. The fact that you have this well-established UI and you have these apps and you have these cases, and basically it gets you into the GoPro world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's something that if you just are doing something dangerous with it, exploding a car for something, for a little indie bit of film production or something, and you only need 1080p for whatever reason, it's something.
And you don't necessarily want to ruin a more expensive GoPro.
There you go.
Right, right. Does it do stills?
Yes, 10 megapixel JPEGs.
Okay.
With wide dynamic range, it doesn't have the HDR mode the Hero 6 Black does. Still, it's fine. You know, it's fine. The video quality is fine. You don't have the Pro Tune, which I like because that lets you just shoot with a flat color profile. This is just the normal, no color profile adjustments available.
How's low light?
It's okay. You know, it's as good as any other action camera with a tiny sensor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions out there?
I think you've sort of touched on this, but who exactly is this for? Like, what's the stereotypical user for a GoPro?
For a GoPro in general, someone who, it can vary. It can be someone who does extreme action sports. It could be someone who just wants a small camcorder to do different video projects. If you watch a lot of network television, you'll see GoPros. You can usually identify a GoPro shot. It's like that shot, like I said, inside the car before it blows up, that super wide angle, and then you can see the firewall. The camera's gone, but the video is saved. So.
And I feel like, if we're talking about this GoPro versus, say, a Yi or an SJ Cam, it's really about the durability and the fact that you're going to use it in circumstances which are possibly physically extreme.
Yeah, that, and also if you're not super good with video editing software, GoPro includes good, easy to use software for both phone and desktop. So if you don't know how to use Premiere Pro or even iMovie or Windows Movie Maker, and you want something easier on your phone to work with the video, the GoPro will give you that with the camera purchase, whereas you'll have to source your own software with the third party.
How did you test this out? Do we have any sample footage in the review?
I actually took this with me on our Fastest Mobile Network jaunt.
Oh, great!
I shot some time lapse from the car. I shot some stuff from the car.
Here we go. Let's pop open this sample footage.
It's on the
car.
101 in Northern California. There, if we pull that up.
Yeah.
And I just did a little handheld walking test to see how good the digital stabilization is, which is what we're looking at here.
It's a little wobbly.
It's a little wobbly. It's not bad when you consider you don't have a gimbal. So, you know, and we're certainly having some streaming issues here with the quality.
Yeah, I was going to say, YouTube, this does not look like 1080p.
No, if you want to see it, I would go to our review and click through the YouTube video. Because it's not looking good here on the screen, on the surface.
No, it is not, but this is.
It looks much better than this.
As Jim says, it is not the GoPro's fault.
Streaming that at like 120p or something stupid. I don't know what's going on.
I feel like we just watched some 360p. Here, let's see if this one comes up any better. Oh yeah, but I like the time lapse.
And this is the half-second duration. So, you know, you're compressing a short drive, whereas we did this last year. I did this with another camera where I was able to shoot, I think, once every 30 seconds. And I was doing long drives where you were getting much more compressed footage.
Okay.
One of the things I did like, you just paused it right there, the camera does react some third-party action cameras we've seen don't react well to changes in exposure or color balance. They shift color balance over the place kind of willy-nilly. This does a better job at maintaining white balance through a shot and also quickly adjusting to going through a tunnel versus going through bright daylight. Okay.
I think it's hilarious that you took this sort of the the low resolution action camera on the trip, and the 100 megapixel phase 1 still camera.
You have to cover all your bases. I even had a disposable film camera with me on the trip, so there's
really
haven't finished the roll yet. But that's an upcoming review of a Lomo disposable.
Okay, yeah, I think we need to see that too. Any more questions out there?
So in the review, you said like you probably recommend just getting the $300 camera instead,
especially right now with the Hero 5 on sale for $250. For another $50, getting the same build quality, voice control, editing software, but also good slow motion, 24 frames options, 4K. Right now, as the market stands, with that camera selling at $250 and still being in production, yes, that's what I would recommend for the budget-conscious buyer.
Okay. Another question out there?
Is it easy to find refurbished ones? Does GoPro do that?
That I don't know offhand. That would be something I would check GoPro's site to see if they have a refurbished section for sale.
Okay. Anything else out there? Great. So this is the GoPro Hero, no number. It is just the Hero because this is the low-end action camera from GoPro. It is $200. It is 1080p, 1440, and 4:3. Not a lot of options, but it works with the whole GoPro ecosystem. So if you are just getting into GoPros and you don't have need for those options like higher or lower frame rates or higher resolution video, it's something you can consider, but we suggest spending $50 more. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, thank you all for watching. This has been One Cool Thing with PCMag.com. It's Friday, so we're going to take a weekend. We will be back on Monday with another cool thing at 10 a.m. Eastern on Facebook. And of course, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Every weekday, we will have another cool thing for you.